I believe stories are the best way to communicate ideas, so please bear with me as I share about being phygital in a physical and digital world. This story bite I titled Out of the Question. Now, something being out of the question often means it is out of reach, unattainable, or even untouchable. When I'm referring to the out of the question, I mean discovering answers out of the questions. Asking a question is halfway to solving a problem, and obviously getting an answer is the other half. It reminds me of an English teacher I had in grade 12. He was an ex-football player who had a passion for both English and coaching. In fact, everyone in his English class was required to have a face-to-face coaching session with him. To say the least, it was uncomfortable, but it had some positive results. I learned answers to the questions I needed to know in order to pass the class, but more important, I remember him ending each session having us ask ourselves, where do I need to go from here? Questions need to be asked about being church. It's important to know the why, the what, the how, and the who of being a disciple of Jesus. Each of us needs to find our answers to these questions. For me, the why is to be God's family. The what is to learn to love and to live for Jesus 24/7. The how is to become a follower of Jesus. Finally, the who is Jesus himself, the center of our faith. Where do we go from here? At this moment in time, God is doing some amazing things. He's gathering together members of his family everywhere, and especially right now online. The digital world is one of the places open to providing opportunities to learn to love and to live for Jesus. In this amazing time, God has made it possible for digital-only expressions of church to be established. Phygital, a blend of digital and physical expressions of church, are being recognized as viable. Oikos Ministries over the years has established a presence on numerous online platforms, and at the moment we have been starting Facebook groups as an experiment in digital ministry. Even though the term phygital is fairly recent, we have been working towards this expression of microchurches for years. It's been in the last few months, though, that during quarantine we found Facebook to be conducive to building relationships and starting healthy small groups. Even with new expressions of church, there will likely always be physical churches. However, there's no question that technology will continue to change over the coming years. But as followers of Jesus, we need to go where Jesus leads. Jesus prepared the early disciples, and they likely looked forward to what God was doing and what he would do. Today, too, we are being prepared. We can look forward to what God is and will be doing, but we too need to ask ourselves some serious questions. In Acts 2:42, Scripture says, they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, to the fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. What would happen if we followed Jesus on land and online? As the world changes, do you know the why, the what, the how, and the who of being a disciple of Jesus? Where to from here? Until my next story bite, shalom.